Today, third graders, I'm going to read you a book, a Dr. Seuss book. So in Dr. Seuss books, there's a lot of poetry. So poetry has a lot of things that rhyme. So I'm going to read you a book called There's No Place Like Space. And this is all about our solar system. There's no place like space. I'm the cat in the hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. So you have fun and sun. They rhyme. There is no place like space. I will prove it to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. So I have you and do. We've talked about rhyming before. Jump in, here we go. We'll fly up so high. We can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you'll soon see the planets in our solar system. So we had missed them, and then we have solar system. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. You hearing the rhyming? Mercury's close to the sun's burning light. It is hot in the daytime but freezing at night. On Venus the weather is always the same, hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It's my home and home to thing 1 and thing 2. You have been living on it each day since your birth. It is the third from the sun. It is our planet. Our planet's called Earth. It spins all the time round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it will never stop. This question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. The Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? We don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way, 'cause we're spinning right with it right now every day. We talked about that and about forces. When the Earth is spinning, we don't feel it, but it's always moving. Next, here is Mars. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here because it is covered with dust. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it is bigger than all other planets combined. Saturn has rings. It's so light. Who would think it could float in an ocean and not even sink? A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I will show some to you. Neptune, planet 8, is a beautiful blue. Make sure you're hearing those rhyming words. We have you and blue. We have seen all the planets. Now here is a trick to remember their names and remember them quick. Say Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Mickles. Just saved up 999 nickels. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The first letter of each of these words is the same as the first letter in each of the planets you name. Now there is a game you can play in the skies. Connect all the stars and you can see with your eyes. It's star dot to dot. Use your imaginations. You'll see big pictures we call constellations. A dog, the great bear, and Leo the lion, Taurus the bull, and a hunter, Orion. There's Orion, the great bear, great dog, the bull, and Leo the lion. A star in the sky may look small like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball, and it's hot. And there's only one star by far that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star's called... What do we think it's called? The sun! From the Earth it looks big, There is no reason why. It's the closest to Earth of the stars in the sky. But be careful and never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt, and that would not be fun. How big is the sun? We just heard right this minute. 1,000,000 of our Earths could all fit right in it. Look at the sun. Look how big it is. Coming through the door. Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror, reflects the sun's light. I've seen a lot of rhyming words. Soon, moon, night, light. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore a place no one had ever been to before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called the Lunar Rover. An astronaut studies what's up in the sky. Thing two wants to be one. In fact, so do I. The universe is a mysterious place. We are only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go fly back up to the stars and take things 1 and 2 out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up in the sky and finds something that's new. I hope you enjoyed this book. I hope you heard some neat rhyming words, because that's what we're looking for in here, because we're looking at poetry. So we can go back in our book and we can find things like we have sun and one, light and night. We have Y and sky, sun and fun, soon and moon. Do we hear those rhyming words? So I'm going to create a little PowerPoint to show you some interesting things in space. We're going to take a little virtual field trip so we can see some of the things we just read in our book. So I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope to see you soon, third graders. I miss you guys. Bye.